Hello.
Say hi. He's wild. He's absolutely wild. No jumping, you're gonna hurt your back.
Hang on.
Why is this my life? Oh my god.
Hold it down a little bit.
I don't think anybody wants to see that.
No. It's all green screened. It's psychedelic and rainbow.
Mm-hmm. I don't want to put that on.
You'll be putting this on.
Can I go to gym for a little bit longer first?
You've got your own. You could wear pants. I should probably wear pants over the top.
I think you should wear pants over the top. Love you.
Love you.
At the moment. Do you have sorting ears? Don't walk off the table.
Oh my word.
Rubber, silicone. No, thank you. Stop that. Stop that. Because. Oh my god. So what we're gonna. Keep your tongue in your own mouth. You're wild. Hi everybody, Kylie the Groomer, and I have Daku here. He is a standard short-haired dachshund. He's a little handful. Archie. He's adorable. He's I don't think he has never been sort of professionally groomed before, and he seems quite young, maybe a year or so. He's full of beans. He's got a lot of energy. He is in for a wash and de-shed. So it was requested in the comments of another video to do a dachshund. So here we are with a dachshund. A short-haired. The long-hairs tend to shed a lot more. But I thought this was a good opportunity to show a short-haired de-shed, which can be quite surprising. So Daku has dandruff. He's got some very dry, itchy skin. Don't you? Hey? So we're going to take care of that in the bath as well and help to try and ease some of his itching. Mister, are you going to be wild the whole time? So I'm just using a rubber silicone, no thank you, de-shedding brush to start. We'll just loosen up a lot of hair. Get out as much as we can. And you'll slowly see his coat get shinier and shinier as we progress through. If he stands still long enough for me to brush. Oh, you're okay. Yes, you are, little muffin. So you do want to be very careful of their backs. You don't want to push down on them, which is very hard when you're literally wrestling the dog. All right, so he's not loosening too much hair at the moment.
Hello.
Hi.
Who's this?
Ellie.
Who?
Ellie.
Ellie.
Yeah, Ellie.
What a cutie.
Ellie.
Hey, can you explain something for me?
Yes.
What
Gilbana.
is that?
It's Gilbana.
So I made a little friend Gilbert. And what, you just had to go one better?
Yeah.
And, oh my god. And make this. This is huge.
It's Gilbana.
Can't you be original?
No, you asked me what its name was and I couldn't think of anything.
So you thought Gilbana, like the girl version of Gilbert.
Yeah, that was the best I could come up with.
We had a turtle once and I named him Toidarelli.
No, Toity.
Or Toity. What did you call the second turtle we got?
Toidarelli.
You're so original with names. It's unbelievable. Anyway, what are we going to do? We're going to give this doggy a toy. Oh, I love giving the doggies toys. Oh, look in there. Oh, look at that. You going to pick one? Oh, you can have the banana. I reckon the banana is...
Okie dokie. We should be in a new stream now, guys. Make sure you're all in live chat or all messages. Kitty cat's gone home. Dad's happy and apologetic because she was grumpy. Which I tell my clients if their pet's grumpy, not so that they feel sorry for me, but so that they just are aware that we've had a noticeable change, so that if it gets worse in the future, we can continue to address it, and if it gets better, we can let them know that things have changed again. But also if it's an unusual change, like that stands out as something concerning. Where are we? Oh, we need our like spike. I'm reading the thing. Becca, there we go, all sorted. Imagine a litter of Darku puppies and laying down on the ground and see what happens. No. You guys, I forgot to tell you. I need to drink my drink real quick because my throat's dry. I didn't forget to tell you that. Okay. You know, on Friday, I bathed Alice, my Dachshund, and I shaved her Cha-Cha, and I was like, she is due to go and heat like any day now. So we'll clean this up and make it nice and easy. I'm not even kidding. That very night she started her heat. And so we are in the throes of separating a very active male toy poodle from his Dachshund buddy, who smells amazing right now, according to him. And it is no fun at all. Like trying to separate dogs is just not fun. There is no relaxing. We are constantly keeping our eye on things. And making sure that nothing is, no whoopsie doopsie daisy doos happen. Sorry, I think my next customer's here. See how hyperactive I am right now? How long do you think it's gonna last? I reckon 2 more hours and then I'll be like dead on my feet again. Puppies do bite everything and it hurts. It hurts so bad. Good night, Angela. Have a lovely sleep. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. Oh, an early night too. Good for you. It's not easy to take an early night. Let them have puppies, you'll take one. No. No, no, no. No, I mean, if we accidentally ended up with puppies, I would do everything that needs to be done, but I don't want to have puppies. I'm actively avoiding puppies altogether. I don't want puppies. I don't have time for puppies. I don't have time to be a good puppy parent. And puppies need good puppy parents. You can have puppies that just happen in your backyard and you're like, ooh, puppies, and then you sell them. But I don't want to be that kind of puppy parent. I want to be the puppy parent that has them in the home and raises them and teaches them to be good puppies and gets them, you know, groomed and looked after and ready to be homed and be good, healthy, happy puppies. So I don't want puppies because I don't have time to do that. Ears, nose, lips, yes, they bite everything. They would be so cute. I've looked at Doxy Poo puppies. When last time I thought, this is going to happen every 6 months. Every 6 months I'm going to be like, is my dog pregnant? Even though we're doing all the separation, like we're not actively letting them anywhere near each other. But every 6 months I'm going to be freaking out. Is my dog pregnant? Yeah, yes. And there's reasons why. Oh, I'll be a sec. Hello, how you going?
You got the squeaker? Where's the squeaker? Here we go. You picked your banana.
What'd you got? What have you got?
A banana.
I think your mum's here. Say bye.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Got the feeling in your bones, make you feel right at home. Honey, does it well, keep me dancing till I'm dead. 'Cause I could run a mile like this, head over heels for heart's a stone. Voice will echo, need no phone. Ruled by the laws above. Nature shows me, makes me talk.
You excited? Loser.
The worst thing about board games is I always lose.
I know, that's my favourite thing about board games. You always lose.
Except for today, I think my luck is... I can't undo this thing. I did it up too tight when I did it. Oh, I can put this in. Oh. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I've been roped into playing... Actually, no, this was all my idea.
I'm
the ideas.
Initiated this idea.
I'm the ideas part of
It all
this.
started with you, so here we are. It's games night.
It's games night.
But like, I feel like these are all aggressive games. Like we're aggressively gaming.
Tortillas. You know what's happening.
Did you face the camera towards yourself?
No.
It'd
Why?
be funny if we record this whole video and I'm not in the shot. Can you check?
So,
Mine.
this is called a party
Party animal.
You could have at least got me a red one. I've got my special
Oh
shirt
yeah,
on.
we're wearing our shirts, thanks Ange. We were wearing them last night when we went to Macca's, so. But
Mine's stinky, but you can't smell it yet.
when we decided to do this video, I said we must be wearing our shirts. So here we are wearing our shirts. Party animal. Dun, 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 dun. So we went to Coles and we got the things that are necessary for the things so that we could do the things. And while I was picking up balloons, I saw these party animal badges, and it seemed only fitting that we were wearing party animal badges. Okay, choose your poison. What do you want to do first?
Pie face.
Okay, let's go. Unpack it.
You know what's really crap about this? The
Everything.
sound quality will be really bad.
That's fine, but can you pause that washing machine? It's ruining everything.
You're in the washing machine.
Do you know how much washing I have to do in here?
I should get an SD card for the sound and do it that way.
No, don't worry about it. Sit down. Okay, I have everything I need to kick your butt. Oh my goodness, we have not
So
played
what is this game? Wait.
You wind the windy windy.
So who do you want to win this, guys?
Oh yeah, in the comments now, right. Who's going to win? Who do you want to win, but who's going to
Do you know what it is? Look at the kid in the back. He's terrified.
Okay, my old pal Jasper's here, aren't you, buddy? Yes. He would rather be anywhere else, wouldn't you, Pumpkin? Come on, say hello to everybody. Take that off. No tags, awesome. There you go. It's my old pal Jasper. I have not seen him in so long. Like a year? I don't even know. It's been forever. I miss him. He's one of my OGs, one of the first doggies I groomed. And he was an old codger then. You were. No offense, mate. He's just gotten older since then. Stay there, Pumpkin Poos. Stay there. Let me put that down. It's okay. He is a big baby. He's a pudding. Oh, your baby. It's okay. So we're not doing a full groom today. We're just going to tidy him right up. Tidy you right up. Hey. So he gets really cold in the winter, so Mum does not want his hair off. We want to keep him nice and warm. Nice and warm, but we obviously have to tidy up some of this extra floofiness. And in a couple of months, he'll come back and get probably a shave down when he's all hot in the summer. So we're going to make this face cute, tidy up the leggies and the feet and the sanitaries. What are we doing? Oh, Deli Sparkles is here. Oh, Pumpkin, since you're here, I just wanted to let you know I've done 862 steps. What is Dale doing? What aren't I allowing Dale to do? I can't see. Where's my mouse? Oh, too far. I should create an animation for "Is my dog pregnant?" Then have a drum roll. I kind of would let him do that, to be honest. It's a little bit funny, I mean, obviously I really don't want to end up with puppies, but it's like, it freaks me out every month, every 6 months. Now I'm gonna get my bath ready. Another quick rinse out, because I did back flush my pumps with bleach, so I've rinsed it out twice already. Yeah, Tinny, all 4 of your dogs are fixed. Good job. Oh, what was I saying? I was telling you why they're not desexed. So Jude's not desexed because we put a lot of effort into purchasing a dog that came from a reputable breeder and was good for breeding. He's had all of his vet checks, his DNA, he's all being tested, his genetics and all that jazz. He's all tested and very much a good little papa for breeding, so he's allowed to do that with other dogs that are also all DNA and vet tested and checked and all clear with no, I would not breed him with any dog that has not been cleared for complications. That's something very, very important to me. And so he's allowed to do that. Alice is also from a reputable breeder with DNA testing. I haven't specifically tested Alice because I have no intentions of breeding her, although she is a very healthy dog and comes from 2 parents that have no issues in their genetics. So she's most likely fine, but because I have no intentions of breeding her, I have not had her tested specifically. Let me just pump this through real quick, sorry. I'm trying to remember everything I have to do. Ugh. Yeah, but she is not desexed purely because of her breed. Lots of people do desex dachshunds. It's just not, okay, this is really hard because lots of people desex their dachshunds. I tried to get Alice desexed very early on. She was about 6 months old, and you have 215 steps, yay! I love that. What happened to the harness? I ate it pretty well. Yeah, the vet was like, we don't recommend desexing dachshunds, female dachshunds, because of the change in the hormones when they're desexed. They tend to gain more weight, and it puts a lot of pressure on their long backs. And dachshunds isn't, you know how I don't like to support the breeding of flat-faced dogs? Dachshunds are another breed that I didn't know any better, but they can have complications because of their breed, so that's something I learned along the way. But yes, putting on a lot of extra weight, especially in the midsection when they've got those big long backs, it can cause arthritis, it can cause like spinal cord issues, it can they can be painful and lots of discomfort, all that sort of stuff. So at the time we only had 2 female dogs, and I was like, that's fine, we can manage the heat cycles. Yard is secure, we've never lost a dog except for that one time Dale left the gate open. And Tiny just walked on out. We don't lose our dogs or anything like that, and our yard is very secure. We've never had strange dogs in our yard and all that jazz, so I wasn't fussed about it. And then we got Jude, and it was like, man, like, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? So now we're juggling. That's why I say, if we had an accidental litter of puppies, it would not be like catastrophic, but we're definitely avoiding that from happening. And I think we're doing a good job. We've had 3 heats. This is the 3rd heat cycle now. That's what happened to my harness. I chunked it like in the side with my clippers, and now it's just falling apart, which is what happens with this particular type of material. All of these webbed leads are exactly the same. If you accidentally boop it with a clipper or scissors, that's the end of it and you just throw it out. I've been through so many. Here's another one. Like all of these are exactly the same. As careful as I try to be, eventually I accidentally, like that's just hanging by a thread at this point. It happens with all of them sooner or later. So that sucks. Next time I am going to get some new ones. Somebody is ordering one for us already. You're okay, my little pumpkin pie, which is awesome. A small one, and we got a super chat to help to go towards another one as well, a large one or a spare small one. I'm undecided for now, but I'm going to get that organised. When am I going to do that? I think I'm going to have to wait till next month because our contributions, even though you do it today, it doesn't come through for like another month. So I think we'll leave it until next month. Yeah, I saw a sausage dog around my town that looked like a barrel because being obese, and the poor thing looked so uncomfortable. Yep. So Alice already, she loves to eat, and she will overeat if it's something good. And we already have to be super careful with like balancing her weight. She has had times where she's been like super chunky, and we've had to be careful not to let her overeat. Alrighty, we're all good here. My chat, okay, so this chat is not where it's meant to be, and that is not a touch screen, so there's no point in touching it. Now I understand my confusion earlier. Let's see if I can do this. There we go. Okay. I think I fixed the problem. Yes, it was Kathy, that's right. Thank you, Hannah. I have the worst memory, so I never like to say names in case I get them wrong. Did you guys see my thank you to Honeybee at the end of my stream last night? I forgot to thank Honeybee for a super chat. The little cranky belly sparkles to get some whiskers. Alright, Jazzy Jasper. Little Jazzy Cat. You're alright. So he totally doesn't mind having a bath or being groomed generally. He's pretty good. He just would rather be at home in his bed. Wouldn't ya? And I love him. He's the sweetest dog ever. No, Lois. A Rottweiler across Dachshund. Oh my giddy aunt. That would be a sight to see. So I've definitely considered getting Alice D-sex just for, you know, precaution reasons, and then making sure that I do my best to manage her weight. Oh, it's such a hard thing. Because I don't want her to be like super in pain and stuff at a young age, like 5. I don't want her to be 5 years old and suddenly become a really old dog. And she's 4 now, so yeah, that kind of puts me off, you know. Has she super chatted? I think I'd already said it before your comments came through, but the delay, Amber. The delay is there. So I'm like, I came back and I'm like, no, and thank you, Honeybee, he's a legend. I told you guys I have the worst memory. Always remind me. Always remind me if I'm forgetting something, because yeah, I have the brain of a pumpkin. Yeah, so I'm super undecided for Alice around de-sexing. I am in a group of Doxy 2 like owners, where people own their Dachshunds. The Dachshund cross poodle. I'm not real big on crossbreeding as well, so that's another reason why I don't really want to have a litter of puppies. The cavoodle puppies, I know, I'm again a hypocrite. love them. They are the sweetest little things ever, and I think they get really beautiful sides of both the Cavalier and the Poodle. The Dachshunds can be super cute. They aren't always the most loving dogs though. Dachshunds are not always the most loving dogs. They like to hunt and do dog stuff. So you just never know, even though Alice is like a love sausage, the way she stares into my eyes is ridiculous. Alright, there we go. Sorry, I was trying to read a message on my Explorer. Yeah, first the cat and then Jasper. Puppies are tons of work, Tina, and people don't realise that. So the puppies that Jude makes, those designer doodles basically, they're not really going to be sold locally. They don't even live local to me anymore anyway. They live in another state entirely. and Lady comes to stay with us for her breeding. They're not going to be sold locally. Those are the kind of dogs that get flown to their destinations and for, you know, by generally slightly wealthier people and that sort of jazz. Which I don't know about Doxy Poos. I don't know if there would be even a call for them. I don't know what I would do if I ended up with a litter of those. It's definitely not a well-known designer breed. I say that really loosely, okay, so nobody comes to me and use my words against me. And I definitely have no intention of creating them. I think I would be up the creek without a paddle, so to speak, if I ended up with a litter of those. I was just looking at our local animal shelter page last night or the night before as well, just out of curiosity. I look every now and again, and they are absolutely inundated with American Staffy and English Staffy crossbreeds that somebody is obviously continuing to create, because they're all puppies. They're like 18, 20-week-old puppies, and they're all like Staffy crosses, which can be totally fine. But both the American and English Staffy, they need somebody to train them, and they're going out to homes that are not prepared for the training that dog needs. They can be brilliant dogs, 100% can be brilliant dogs, and no fault to the dog. It's the fault to the owner, who's uneducated on the breed that they bring home and are not prepared to look after them and train them. And we're going to see an influx of that, because there are about 30 crossbred dogs that are going to end up in the backyards of young families without proper training. And eventually they're going to end up back in the shelter, to be honest. Oh, that's handy to know, Hannah. That's really handy to know. You can buy a dog food that is like specifically designed for neutered pets that have reduced calories to help with weight control. So our problem isn't like her regular diet. Our problem is all the food she gets when she gets on the table or the benches, or the kids accidentally walk away from their plate or something. She's a real cheeky chops in that way. And I mean, obviously that's on us, and we're definitely working on it. And we've been pretty good, but occasionally she gets something, and yeah. If she gets the opportunity, she'll take it for sure. See, it's okay, you have to soak in your shampoo, and you already know this. Nothing has changed, my little love. Your hair is on the table. There is little Jasper hairs on the table, and we haven't even done anything yet. Yeah, Lucky Llama, that's what I'm saying. And I don't blame the breed. I have met many very lovely Staffordshire Terriers, the English and American. The Americans are much larger than the English. The English are quite small dogs. Both where they have had exceptional training. They've got handlers and owners that have done all of the work to have that breed of dog. And they've done an amazing job. And they have a very lovely, loyal, obedient dog. And it's amazing, and I love that. But as we saw, you know, just the other day I was grooming a dog, and the behaviour just out of nowhere was totally shocking. And that is a dog that has not been given the correct guidance and training. So I don't blame the breed, okay? I'm not on here blaming the breed. I will say, and I'll stand by what I say too, even though that it's controversial. The breed has the potential to be an incredibly dangerous dog in the wrong hands and at the fault of the owner. So I do not blame the breed, I blame the owners. 100% blame the owners. The breed has the potential to be a very dangerous dog at the fault of the owner if they're not properly trained. And significantly more dangerous than a toy poodle or, and yes, toy poodles, chihuahuas, any of those sorts of dogs, again, with the wrong training and a kid that just annoys the crap out of them, they're going to do damage, right? It's going to be the fault of the owner who allowed the dog to be in a situation where it did that. But the damage that, for example, a Staffordshire Terrier, both English and American, can do in comparison to a different breed of dog is very different. Very, very different. And temperament-wise, the likelihood without proper training that one dog will do more damage than the other is different. So they cannot just go rehoming to anybody. It's not safe to do that, in my opinion. And I never, ever, ever blame the breed. I'm not blaming the breed at all. But, okay, take it this way. If let's put in a wild suggestion. A single mother with a 4-month-old baby wouldn't go and get a Tibetan Mastiff. 1, all of her time's going into looking after her baby. 2, there's not a second person there to assist with making sure that everything is going well. And 3, if that person has no knowledge of the breed and is not comfortable with training a dog, they wouldn't bring home a Tibetan Mastiff, would they? But people bring home staffies and call them nanny dogs all the time with absolutely no education whatsoever on the needs of the dog. And it frustrates me so much. But yes, somebody is like, they have purebred English staffies in the shelter. How do you end up with a whole litter of purebred English staffies in a shelter? That can't be an accidental litter, and even if you're silly enough to breed out purebred staffies, why are they in a shelter? Even that accidental litter needs to be, you still have to look after it and do your job as the owner of the dogs. Aw, Tinny, see, that's sweet. You've obviously done, you know, everything you need to do and done the training and done the work. And a properly trained dog, you won't ever have any issues like that, ever. Puppy training is hard too, yeah. Puppy training is super hard, and when you've got a breed that is significantly more stubborn than another breed, like some breeds are eager to please and some breeds are very stubborn, and you gotta not break them, but you gotta get through to them in order to have successful training. Dachshunds are stubborn dogs. Dachshunds are incredibly stubborn and determined dogs. I own a dachshund. I learned the hard way that too. And I've definitely never claimed to be a perfect person. You guys, I bought a dachshund without knowing much about the breed. I just love the look of it. So I've been there, and I can admit my mistakes in that area. Fortunately, you know, my story has a happy ending. I've been working on and training my dog for years to have a very happy dog. The scratch on my hand, that one? No, I got that yesterday in the kerfuffle of one dog coming and another dog going, and I don't even know how it happened. It's only a light scratch on my skin. It's not deep or anything. But I think it was just some claws that I was trying to wrangle one dog, and yeah. Yeah, with 7 grandchildren, you don't want a mean dog. Definitely not. I grew up with dogs that were probably most likely pit bull terrier type crosses of all kinds. I grew up with a Ridgeback cross. Ridgebacks can be dangerous dogs or considered dangerous dogs depending on who you ask. And I grew up with one of those, and she was our childhood dog, the most sweetest, gentlest thing I've ever known in my whole entire life. My father, of course, trained her exceptionally. She was an amazing dog. It all comes down to ownership. Who owns the dog, who's handling the dog, who's training the dog. But getting a dog like that and chucking it in the backyard is not acceptable. It doesn't work like that. That's so sad. Super duper sad. Dogs and cats, they can be that way. They can just do an unexpected snapperoony. Like I'm pretty good at reading my cats, and Titsina, I did not read her. I missed her cues completely that she was, like I sensed that she was a little bit upset, but I missed that cue completely that she was that upset. And she had to escalate to get me to listen to her. So I was being a little, I've got a black screen. Sorry guys, I'll fix it in a sec. Yeah, I was being a little bit too relaxed because I'm used to her being very comfortable with me, if that makes sense. I'm super used to her being really comfortable with me, so it was so bizarre to me that she was so upset. And I let my guard down, and that's a really good example of letting your guard down. You need to be on your guard at all times and aware that things change, and sometimes, you know, what you would normally do is actually not okay. And that's really common that happens. Sorry guys, I'm just getting this camera restarted. I think I've lost my internet connection. I have. It'll just take me a wee little minute. Just turn it off and back on again. Usually does the trick. Connected. Now we can get this thing going. There we go. All back. Sorry guys. Oh, did I just zoom the camera right in? No, it looks good. There we go. Jazz, I'm so sorry. Oh, just abandoning them? That's no good. Yeah, it really sucks, Hannah, and everybody. I mean, that's the thing though. That's why you've got to have these dogs going to experienced and capable owners. They can't just go to anybody, and there's a good reason for it. And somebody that knows that those dogs, not just the pit bulls, lots of dogs are very much capable of turning and snapping. for seemingly no reason or very unexpectedly. Oh no, Tinny. Take it easy, Tinny. That was me on Sunday. I think it had built up obviously over a week or two period where I was like, am I getting a migraine? Am I not? And then Sunday my body was like, yeah girl, you got a migraine. The eyesight went, that was the first thing, and I hate it. The worst. Oh, I bumped my elbow. There you go. It's yeah, it's overwhelming. And yeah, like I said, I definitely do not blame the breed, and it's not a breed specific gripe, it's a person gripe, a people specific gripe. We can't just rehome these dogs to anybody. They need to be vetted and checked that they're going to be suitable owners to provide the right care and commitment to the dog. Honeybee's got housework to do. You have fun with that, honeybee. We'll just be here waiting for you. Big shake off, Jazzy Jazz. I definitely hold pet owners accountable, not the dogs, when things go wrong. I hold myself accountable. I have a dog that is food aggressive, Miss Alice. Love her. But you catch her on a bad day and there's a sausage left lying around, she'll take it and she'll fight you for it. But I have done all of the things possible to train her to not be as reactive. And I've trained myself and my family to not get in a situation where they get between her and a sausage. If the dog's stupid enough to eat something she shouldn't, well, that's going to be her lesson to learn. We definitely avoid having any incidents at all. Which pretty much I don't think we have incidents very often, but when we do, everybody's hands off, back up, leave it be. Mum will sort it out. That's the way it goes. Hey? Yes. Alright guys, I'm going to blow dry little Jazzy Jazz. Put some music on for you guys. Yeah, a lot of people breed these dogs and they're like, no, you don't interfere with having puppies. You do. You absolutely do. Puppies don't just happen on their own. They need vet care. They need lots of things. I'm going to blow dry this doggy now.
In the morning when I get up, I wish that we could stop and take each day. In the evening when I get home, always hope to find you all alone and out of harm's way. Every time I look around, I hope to find you looking back at me. You're everything I ever hope to see. In the morning when I get up, I wish that we could stop and take each day. In the evening when I get home, always hope to find you all alone and out of harm's way. Every time I look around, I hope to find you looking back at me. You're everything I ever hope to see. In the morning when I get up, I wish that we could stop. I wish that we could stop.
Okie dokie do. One mostly dry Jasper. As you see, he does not love the blow dryer all that much. Guess you could shake up pumpkin. What am I looking for in this one? So he has a very wiry coat, which is quite strippable. You could strip it off. We don't strip him. He's not a hand stripped dog. But if I just use this rake, undercoat rake, it'll just help to clear out any dead hairs, usually from his undercoat, but also it'll just pull any like loose wiry hairs that are not, I don't know, that are on their way to expiring, if that makes any sense. Those will come out too, which will thin out a little bit of his wire, but not all of it. Yes, sorry, big brush out for you. You're a bit warm, buddy. You want me to put the air conditioner on? I know, nobody likes having their tail brushed. So we can tell that we're not really pulling those live hairs. This is all really dull. There's a couple of shinier glossy hairs in there, but that dull hair is dead. So it's fine to come off. And I am just going to use my bigger rake and see if it will pull through any last bits that we missed, but it's usually too big. Yeah. Up you get, let me check your butt. Not really. Quick comb through. I know, I'm sorry. There you go. Get clean and pretty boy, huh? Clean and pretty boy. Well done, Alex. That's awesome. Very awesome. You're sensitive about your tail, huh? Alright, let's get going with this little fellow. There you go, handsome. Just dropped my cable. I'm just reading my phone real quick, sorry. Right. Distractions. Always distracted. He could be. Ooh. Can, is that how you actually pronounce it? I've only ever read it. Can Terrier. I groom. I definitely have groomed another one. Yes, I'm touching your feet. I know you don't want me to, but it's happening. Up you get, please, sir. Also, he farted and that stinks. That was totally unnecessary, sir. You absolutely did not have to fart right under my schnoz. I groom a few dogs that look exactly the same as Jasper, and they're all about the same age. A funny little mix. Very similar age, very similar temperaments. Coats are almost identical, but none of the owners know what they are. They're just like small mixed terrier breed. So we're obviously not doing a huge amount of grooming. Okay, but we are. This is what's really hard. Mum's like, yeah, you won't need 2 hours because we only want the face, feet, and sanitary areas done. So that leaves only the back of the dog, which is literally the fastest part of the whole grooming process. It seems like it's the main part, but no, you just whip over this with the clippers and you're done. Everything else is the scissor work and you know, the shaping and tidying and whatever. It's actually the longest part of the groom. It's not the shortest part of the groom. Everyone's like, yeah, just a quick tidy of everything except for the body of the dog. No hate to mum, I have this happen all the time. I'm like, yeah, so that's still gonna take, you know, the time that it takes to do a full groom. Less maybe 5 to 10 minutes that I would have spent on grooming the body of the dog. We still wash, dry, brush, scissor trim all the bits. It does still just take just as long. It is hot in here, buddy. Aw, Tinny. It's hard when they get attached to one person. I thought Jude would only be attached to Dale, even though he's my dog. He spends all of his day with Dale, goes in the car, sits at his feet, shares his food, steals his food, types on his keyboard. They share farts together. They are with each other all day, but the second I get home, that doggy is all over me. I thought that he would just kind of stay with Dale and not have a bar of me. And poodles tend to be not everybody's dog. They tend to be one person's dog more than anybody else's. Like, they get on just fine, but they have a preference for that one person. But he is very sociable with everybody, even the kids. He doesn't really mind so long as he's getting a cuddle, to be honest. But if Dale gets out of bed and I stay in bed, he will stay in bed with me. I'm hearing sounds from somewhere. Jazzy Jasper, you're okay, sweetheart. Don't be silly now. You really have to have your grooming done. No, no, sir. No, no. My tablet's making that sound. I can hear it. Can you guys hear it? Sorry, Jazzy Jasper. Go that way so I can lean over you. Oh, wrong way. There we go. Must have got bumped earlier today. I could hear it. Dogs are pretty clever little things. I love that she was asking Mum's permission. Dad, I know that you're allowed to give me treats, but I'm just going to check with Mum first. Just to be sure. The tablet volume was turned up a little bit and I could hear it. It was only just very slightly, had the tiniest bit of volume on it. Like it must have just got bumped while Dale was setting the camera up this morning. But I could hear it. No, Jazzy Jazz, let me do your Tootsie Ploofs. I know. What's your guys' view on vegan feeding like dogs? I mean, I have my opinions, and you guys know I'm opinionated. I don't think that an animal that is definitely designed to eat meat should be restricted from eating meat. I think it's really dangerous. But I've not really looked into it, of course. So yeah, does anybody... I know we have a couple of vegetarian or vegan people as well. Do you vegan feed your dogs, or... I am, of course, asking, probably, we're having really controversial topics today. What am I doing? I don't normally do controversy, but here I am stirring the pot today. Hope you guys don't mind. Meat. Carnivore, that's what I was looking for. Yeah, they need meat to stay healthy. That's my views. Shh. Just let me get this done. I know you don't want me to do it, I'm sorry, but you always feel much better once it's done. You do. I know you do. Do you know why? Because your mum tells me. You go home and you pluff around and show off all of your beauty. You prance and say, look at me, I'm so pretty. Yeah, right, Amber. I've not actually met anybody that does vegan feed, but I've seen it on like TikTok and things, YouTube shorts and stuff, and it obviously is something that for me, I view as being concerning, and that would probably have some pretty gnarly consequences. I mean, my Jude doesn't even eat vegetables. I have to sneak to get any veggies into his diet. He is through and through a meat eater. If there's a plate of food that somebody's left on the table and he goes and has a look at it, he will sort through and only pick out the wee little bits of meat and not touch anything else. He will pull apart a whole sandwich just to find a piece of ham, and he won't touch anything else. Alice, on the other hand, will literally eat a piece of cardboard and be content. Canine teeth. Who stole my hairbrush? Oh, Amber, that happens in my house every dang day. Poms are so smart. They really are. They're incredible. Yeah, Lois, if Jude was hunting for food, he would not find any vegetables or fruit or leafy things. He would just curl up in a ball and expire. Because he is anti-vegetables. I sneak them in his food and he still leaves them on the side. Sometimes if we're eating dinner, it's a bit naughty, but I'll like give him something off my plate and he'll put it in his mouth and just be like, you have betrayed me. And then it takes him like 5 minutes to spit it out. And he's absolutely disgusted by it. I don't know why he thinks that I'm going to give him chunks of meat, but he continually holds hope. And every time I give him like a carrot or a broccoli or zucchini or a piece of corn, he just looks at me, wondering why I'm so cruel and mean. Work today, Amber. Hopefully a good day and not too long for you. Don't stick your tongue out, you muffin fluffin. That is dangerous. Dangerous, I tell you. Here, look at this. Yeah, well, now I've got to squish it because your risky behaviour of sticking your tongue out while I have scissors there. Nope. No, no. You are getting all the squish now. You're a handsome little fellow, huh? So pretty. So pretty. This will be more comfortable for you too, buddy. Not having all that hair flipping around everywhere. Lois. That's cute. No, Jude just wants us for our meat. That's it. So I'm just gently pulling any of these little hairs, little wild things. They come out very easily. I'm not really putting much effort into it. They kind of just come away, and that will leave him looking less scraggly. Less scraggly, a little more finished without actually, you know, shaving that undercoat hair. Just those few little wiry hairs that hang in up here. Here you go. So just smooths up his little head. Doesn't it? Look at you, you're a whole new doggy. So same with these hairs here. They I'm not plucking his ears, you guys. I'm just pulling these long wire hairs out. There we go, you little scrumpy mumpy. Dotty K, it's time for a snacky snack. I'm quite the fan of the old Arvo Snacky Snack. Another black screen? Oh, it didn't last long. Hopefully it didn't last long. Sorry, guys. So again, I'm just pulling the hairs that are willingly coming away and just cleaning up this chest area a little bit. Just here, so we don't have, you know, gross food, soggy water bowl hairs. There you go. Bree. Porky pig. Yep. That's Alice. Alice will steal food while you're looking at her. If she sees a chance that she can sneak on in and grab a hold of it before you can stop her, she'll go for it. She will take that opportunity. Even if she knows you are directly looking at her. Dale had something last night and he went and put it on the desk in his office. He was still working and he does eat in there sometimes while he's working. So he went and put it on the desk in his office and then decided that he needed to go to the bathroom. So he went to leave it on the desk and go to the bathroom. He pushed his chair in so Jude couldn't get on the chair. Up you get. So that he couldn't get up onto the chair. And I was sitting on the couch in the living room watching him, and he went to go into Dale's office and I'm like, no, you're not going in there. And he was like, yes ma'am, I'm going in there. And I'm saying, no sir, get on out of there. And he was watching me and he was like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. We went back and forwards like that until eventually Dale came back and Jude was like, damn it, you ruined my opportunity, mum. Shade's groomer checked his foot and it looks like he has arthritis as he was whining when she was trimming his back legs. So I've started on some joint supplements. It's so good that they've checked and, given you some helpful advice and stuff though. And yeah, it's so hard when you just don't know. But being upset during grooming and moving things around and stuff is a pretty good indicator that things are getting sore in the joints. You would suspect arthritis. Ooh, sorry, I squished your foot. Sorry, the jazzy jazz. Hopefully those supplements work though. Some supplements I've heard really, really good things about for so many dogs and cats. You're an old boy, aren't you? And you probably have some sore joints because you're not that keen on me moving these toots around. I've been grooming him for 3 years and he was not a young sprightly fella even back then, so I have no idea how old he is, but my guess would be about 7, which is not old, but they do start to kind of get on the older side by that age. I would do the same thing, yeah. Are you working on the puppy for being a food thief? Some of them are just absolute terrors, aren't they? I'm just making sure there's no rear dew claw here before I go cutting on this angle. Sometimes those rear dew claws surprise you. And I always check, even on dogs I know I've groomed a zillion times before. You're alright, buddy. Don't sit down. Not everything is about sitting. Oh, dirty face. Oh, you mean with the eating? Yeah, if you've been sick, that's probably why you're getting all your energy back up again. Oh, you didn't think it could be? Yeah. The small doggies I see a lot with joint issues, unfortunately. Don't get mad at me, I know. It needs a brush though. Get that. You should get mad at me, boy. Your tail needs brushing. Come on, up you get. I will brush your tail. Don't sit down. Let me just trim it up, please. You're a terror. Just a little brushing. It's very important. Don't stop it. Stop. I see you side-eyeing me. Captain Cranky Pants. Captain Cranky Pants. There. Just a little tiny brush, alright? Very important. Right, let me see what's left of you. Have we got one leg to go? Turn around. Come on. Come on. The fur looks really dull. Yeah, this wire just needs to be... This undercoat is beautiful and shiny, but the wire hairs need to be pulled out. These would just strip right out if I pulled on them. And I would love to. I would love to just pull them all out, but that's not what he's here for today. And instead of stripping him, he has just been shaved his whole life, so he would just get a shave down. You're still a little bit damp too, buddy. How are you still damp? I have no idea. He's definitely due to get all that hair off. That is for sure. But unfortunately not what we're here for today. Also, because he has been shaved and not hand stripped his whole life, he definitely has damage to that coat. But that's totally normal for wire hair breeds as pets. They're not typically hand stripped unless the owner is doing it themselves. Because to hand strip and like beautifully roll a hand stripped coat, it needs to be done very, very consistently. So ideally you would be pulling hairs like once to twice a week as a minimum. And constantly working on it, and nobody's bringing their dog to the groomer once or twice a week to have their hair worked on. It just doesn't ever happen that way. So usually if they're not being shown or bred, they're usually just shaved down. Lots of people do keep them as pets themselves and work and strip those coats, and it is really, really beautiful and fantastic to see. It's just a lot of work, and not very many people are down for actually doing that work. I wanted to learn how to hand strip, so I did do a small amount of research into it. Then when I realized how it just would not be possible to do well when I at best see dogs every 4 weeks. Not 4 weeks, 6 weeks. It's going to be too long between grooms. That is like very few of my clients. I see them every 6 weeks. Most of them I see 8 to 12 weekly, to be fair. So I definitely would not have any success in hand stripping any of my pet clients properly, the way it's supposed to be done, with the proper coat maintenance. So I kind of stopped my journey there, but I've learned a few things about about the coat, just to help me with little things. Stop that. Definitely learned a few things which have been helpful and given me some confidence to, for example, not shave his face but cut it and then strip out those extra hairs that he doesn't need to keep on there. And to not feel like I'm doing something that's hurting him. Some dogs do not take well to being stripped either, by the way. Even if their breed is designed for that, some dogs just do not tolerate it. Even if the hairs are just loosely coming out. So, but most dogs you can just clean those little bits up easily. I sell Mum a rake for this doggy. Yeah, we've definitely talked about it before, but just happy to have him shaved down. I've gone over him with the rake in the hopes that it would pull some of these hairs, but it really didn't get that much out. It mostly just pulled the undercoat. I was hopeful that it would would pull a bit more though, but nothing came out. Up you get. Up. Come on, you big fatty cakes. There we go. No, come on. You're a very round boy. Did you know that? Did you know you're a very round boy? There you go. So I'm going to put him in the sling to do his nails just because he's not comfortable with having his nails done in the first place, but he's also not overly comfortable with me standing him up and maneuvering him around today. He's not enjoying that. You did not pick a very good angle for me to work on, sir. Have you seen all this hair you've got here? It's way too much. Way too much. Turn around, let me do the other side. I've got another wire head dog that I can go over with the rake and it just gets most of this wires out straight away without any worries. Hearts in the chat for Dottie. Yes, please. Fill her up. Lots of love for you, Dottie. I did not read your comment. I'm sorry, but I'm going to go back and have a look in just a sec. I know you've not been well, though. Oh, scooch back a little bit. Let me have a look. Oh my goodness. Vertigo, nausea, vomiting for 2 days. Not food poisoning. Put on drugs and IV fluid, CT, and then MRI to rule out stuff. Still waiting for a neurologist appointment because you're old enough. Aww, I'm so sorry, Dottie. I hope you get sorted out and you're getting properly looked after. No fun to be unwell. No, you gotta stop getting grumpy with me. I can see you getting grumpy with me. I'm not silly. Not at all. It's just my brush. I'm just changing it over to see if this one will pick up more of your wiry floofs, which is the hairs I'm most wanting to get out. I'm going to use my silicone brush as well and see if that gets in there. Come here, head up. You're not on my preferred angle for maneuvering a brush around, that's for sure. Here we go. Look at all that love. You have to keep us updated, Dottie, so we know that you're doing all right. Okay, so these silicone brushes can be really good for pulling wire hairs as well without pulling them. Because they just grip on. Happy cat. Did you fart directly into my face, sir? That's gross. Thank you very much. Are you feeling much better, sir? A bit more cleaned up? There we go. Well, at least you're looking a little bit better, aren't you? Turn around. Ay. That'll do ya. Let's get your nails done and then you can go home a handsome boy. What are you huffing and puffing for, huh? You sound like a little billy train. Well, you're certainly tinier than you were before, at least. Hey, you look like somebody owns you. Who haven't we heard from yesterday? Barbie, we didn't hear from yesterday. Well, since the weekend. So, Barbie, if you're around and lurking, hello. And if you're not lurking, where the hell are ya? Come on back and say hi. Oh, I need that. I still got to trim out his paw pads because he wasn't too keen on that either. He wasn't too keen on a lot of things. Which I suspected. I suspected with him definitely having aged quite a bit since the last time I saw him that he's not going to be loving his grooming. Quick blow dry to get this hair off. Oh, COVID. COVID was the worst. I'll be back in a sec, guys.
It's so so little
Oh,
when we
yeah,
did this. It's
that's
been in the
right.
cupboard for so long.
Jet did not want to do it.
I'm
He's
slightly
like, I don't
terrified
want
that
to
it's
do this.
messy. Jet was so upset. I hope it's all being properly cleaned. It looks good.
You don't eat off it.
I know, but sorry,
it still works.
still coughing. Okay,
I hope it still works. It's not broken.
You need this.
What does that
You
do?
need this. I don't know. There's no instructions.
Wait,
There's a
this is the chin thing. The chin goes on there. That's the winder. Yeah, like that. How does that go on there? Ah, look at you go. Okay. Why are you pointing at me first? Don't face it at me. And you need to go more there.
I'll go first. My arms are sore. I've worked all day.
Give it to me, I'll shake it.
I got it.
No,
It's happening.
let a man shake it.
Yeah, of course. That's disgusting. Stop it.
It's the thing.
Ew. I'm sickened right now. How many rounds are we doing?
I don't know, but you're gonna have to see your face, so go over there.
We're going this way.
You did a 3 already.
No,
you did
I haven't-
3.
we hadn't
I saw
started.
you flick it. I saw you flick
Oh,
it.
I was just like testing
Do
it
it
out.
here, please. Do it here.
It's here.
They can't see it.
They
If
can't
you do
see
it here,
that
they can see it
either.
there. They've got more chance to see it.
Alright. Okay, but you gotta...
Cheater.
There. I was just testing it. Alright.
And you rolled a 3.
Whatever. There's another
3.
3. I'm like, I've got this, but then at the same time I was like, I don't want to do this. Which way do you turn it?
I don't know.
Mm.
Ooh.
No!
Oh, game over.
No!
Thanks, guys. See you later.
As if! Are you kidding me? What? Oh,
I win. Is that game over or
it's so
what?
tempting to throw the cream at you.
No,
right
do
now.
it again. Oh, you
I
had
just
some on your
itchy.
finger and you just rubbed it on your nose.
Okay.
Hang on, wait. No, it's...
No, I'm putting it in
Are
the
you putting it in the sink? Why don't you just put it back on there?
Oh, okay. That's a good idea. Do I have to do cream on my face?
Recycled cream. Alright, so I'm going to do it. Okay, ready?
Hang on, I'm not ready.
5.
There.
Oh, shh. Right, this is 5.
Wait, I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
Why do you have to be here? Imagine if it didn't go.
Oh, man. Which way did you turn it?
Oh, God.
Two.
No, wait.
It's 2.
That's a 5. You
2.
pushed it. No, that's 5.
It's 2.
No, forwards.
Why? I just washed my hands.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
I can't do this. Oh my.
2.
Oh,
Would you verify 2?
yes, just do it. I feel like I'm gonna get slapped with a cream pie 500 times. Oh, I can't come down. Oh, there's not even words for this monstrosity of a disastrous event that's
I got it
taken
on my
place.
face because there's some up here. 2.
This is so hard. I don't want to do it.
They all want me to. That's a
5.
liner. 4.
5.
No, that's a 4. It's more on the
Scissors,
4.
paper, rock, and if I one
Okay,
one
go.
only.
One only.
Scissors, paper, rock, shoot. Ah!
5. Right, fine.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, come on! What?
It's still on your forehead.
It's bloody.
Okie dokie, sorry. Alright, let's get these nails done. I'm gonna move this back a little bit and give myself a little more room. You're okay, Pumpkin. Calm down. He just doesn't want to. Do you, Jazzy Jazz? You just don't want to. I'm sorry, thank you. I'll calm down when I feel like it. Come on, look again. We all putting our paws on that like button. Is that what we're going with? I really love it. I think it's so cute. You guys know I don't moderate my moderators. Really, I let you do whatever you want. No, I mean, I don't let them do whatever they want, but we have awesome moderators, so when they come up with nifty little things like that, I love it. Oh. And those are the people that know more about moderating than I probably ever will. I've never moderated a group in my life. I moderated a baby group, like a due-in group where a whole bunch of hormonal pregnant women get into a group and have conversations with each other about being parents. What was I thinking? First of all, I'm not overly female friendly, if that makes sense. Not women in my own age range, at least. I find them to be overwhelming a lot of the time. And I'm not drama approved. I'm never down for stirring the pot. And getting a whole bunch of pregnant hormonal women in my age range together is, whew, and then to discuss about really sensitive topics around parenting and child rearing. That was a mistake. I did not last moderating that group for very long. I set it up, I assigned new moderators, and within a couple of months I was out. That was enough drama for me for a lifetime. I will never moderate anything again. It's okay, it's okay. It's okay, I know Jazzy Jazz. Now don't get grumpy with me, alright? You do have to give your nails a trim today. I would really appreciate your cooperation, okay? Yes, I would. It would be lovely. Off to bed, Tina. Have a good day. We'll see you tomorrow. I'll be here until 9 o'clock tomorrow night. I'm going to be here for like 12 hours. No, 13 hours. 13 hours of dog grooming. Yip, yip, hooray. These back ones are pretty short, so I'm just going to use the grinder. You can do whatever you like, but my moderators might come for you. You be careful. I hear they're very good at moderating. Jazzy, you gotta let me get... Don't you be licking them lips. You see that, you guys? He has not licked his lips this whole time. That's shots fired in my books. Okay, you're not making it easy for me to get the right angle. These are not very long at all. It's okay, pumpkin. That one is randomly long. Let me give it a snip so we don't have to be here forever with the grinder. Oh, honey bunny. Don't move. You're moving. It's alright, darling. It's okay. He's such a big baby. Can you hear him? Breaks my heart. Yeah, because it's not on a good angle, buddy. I gotta get right in there and change the angle of that little nail for you. There we go. That's gonna be much more comfortable for you to walk on now. I'm aware that it's not very pleasant for you, and I'm sorry about that. That one is terrible. It's alright, honey bunny. It's alright. You're gonna be okay, I promise. Wowza. There is not much left on those at all. It's okay. I know. Don't get grumpy with me, alright? Just hang in there. Oh, sweetheart. You're just such a pudding, aren't you? Hey? Such a pudding. My word. You're a heartbreaker. I should have put a mask on. I should stop and put a mask on. This is the conversation I'm having with myself in my head right now. So his quicks are actually very visible from this underside. Really not taking much at all. Aw, Dottie K, have a good rest. I hope you're feeling better. Back leg's not in the hole? Which one? This one? It's in. Oh, that one's not in the hole. Good golly. Thank you. There you go. I missed, did I? Where's your toes? There we go. Is that going to be better? Maybe that's why you're upset with me. Thank you. I did not see that at all. Are you more comfortable now? Sorry, Jazzy Jazz. He's such a little pudding, he just looked all the right way around. I'm sorry, buddy. I know. Okay, he's still crying about it, so that makes me feel like he wasn't just crying about his leg. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry, Baba. I do suspect he's got sore toes though, like arthritis wise, or sore joints or whatever. He's definitely not enjoying me prodding at his little toe beans. Shuffle around this way. I'm sorry, Jazzy. Hey, what a bad groomer. We'll be thinking of you, Dottie. Look at you, your pludge is hanging out the edges. Are you such a chunky boy, huh? Are you gonna let me get this done without any upset? I know, your quicks are right there. I'm being super careful. I'm being super careful. It's alright, I'm not taking any more than we need to. I know I can see that they're not that long. I understand. Promise, I got you. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Oh my goodness, he's a sad boy. Shh. It's okay, I promise. You're gonna have much more comfort on your toes, alright? You'll be walking around comfortably with no owie-owies. It's gonna be fine. I'm gonna be very gentle. No. There you go. It's already done now, so you don't get to be upset about it because it's finished. Calm down. No, calm down, little Jazzies. Shh. It's okay, I promise. It's alright. I promise you, ow, I don't want to push on that any more than I need to, okay? It's okay, it's okay. So his quicks are quite overgrown or long just because of his age. Stop that, stop. Don't you be getting serious with me. I'm watching you. Jazzy, stop it please. You're going to escalate next, and we don't want to do that. So you've got to calm down for me. Stop. Sir, let me finish. Let me finish nicely, okay? No, stop that. Stop. Good golly. He was getting grumpy with me. We can't be having none of that. That's enough now. Shouldn't lick your lippies at me. Shouldn't lick your lippies at me. I'm watching you. I am watching you, you sweet little pudding of a man. Yeah, so they're overgrown to begin with. And obviously he's quite sensitive about his feet being touched. So. Stop that. George was going to get mad at me then. No, let me just clean it up. Let me clean it up. Shh. Shh. Oh my, this nail is a terror. That's a bit better now. It's alright, it's alright. This one now. Calm down. Hello, how you going?
Hi. Ready for me?
Won't be a sec. Oh.
One. Anyway, we're finished playing that game now.
No, go again!
No, we're done.
No, you were not done! That's...
Oh, God.
This is not acceptable. I hate this game.
I love it. It's brilliant. I usually lose board games, but this is sensational. Are you ready?
No! Go again.
Go again? It bounced off my nose.
This is horrible.
Oh, this is your turn.
Oh, you got cream all over
4.
the thing.
You did. 2, 3. Go.
Oh.
That's enough.
It's just getting it extra spicy.
Hang on, I've got my hands. All right. Oh shit.
What was
3.
that? Don't
It's
make
3.
swear words.
It's 3.
It's so funny when it happens to somebody else. It's good. It's good.
Right, one more for you.
Nah, I'm good.
Now, come on, just do one more.
Okie dokie. We're all done with Jazzy. I did finish his nails, and my next client is here with Simba. So we're going to do a quick swap-a-doodle. Mum's just gone back to the car to get Simba, but I want to let you all know that I'm done with little Jazzy Jazz. I did get those nails done. I would like to have gotten some of them a little bit shorter, but he does have sore toots, so we're not going to push him too far. Are we, buddy? And I'll pass on to Mum as well that I think he's got probably a little bit of arthritis or definitely some joint pain in those feet. Especially this front right one seemed to have been the worst for him. So I'll put you back on a break while I do my swap over, and Mum's bringing Simba in now, so we'll see you in just a second. I don't think I'm going to start a new stream right away. we'll probably just carry on with little Simba. Be back in a minute, guys.
Well, if I do one more, you gotta do one more because I went first.
No, bit of fun. Just do one more.
2. It's so. What did you do?
Oh god, I'm gonna pass out. That was so funny.
What did you do? It's in my eye.
Oh god. Oh don't, it's yucky, go. Don't. Oh god. Oh god.
Oh no, I sniffed.
Oh, that hurts to laugh that much. Oh god.
Oh dear. I'm going to wash my face. I can't even with this. How dare you?
Oh god.
It's on my shirt. I don't have hot water in here. Oh, it's everywhere.
Oh my god.
You are in so much trouble.
But everyone wanted to see that, didn't you?
You are in so much trouble. Give me that towel.
Oh, it's there, on your badge.
On my party animal badge.
Party animal badge.
Oh.
I feel like I'm relatively unscathed. Put this away. No, that was fair and square.
What was fair about that?
It went off. I just put it back down again.
It didn't go off. I didn't even turn the switch yet.
Oh God, you didn't.
still
I should have waited. I should have waited till one.
Myself.
Oh, I
you
should've-
are, look at my shirt now.
I should have waited for.
You are in so much trouble, mister.
Oh no.
Is it all off my
Oh, you
face?
can hit me. Yes. Did it go up your nose?
Yeah. Yeah, it did.
Anyway, next game.
Oh, you wait till tortilla slap. Tortilla slap you to next week, mate. I'm gonna tortilla slap you to next week's next week. How rude.
How dare I?
You guys, did you see what he just did?
I don't think they did. I think they've seen it in slow-mo by now.
Oh my word, you are a naughty boy. You are a very naughty boy.
Oh, what did you roll anyway? I just wanted to see.
2.
No, you wouldn't have been. You wouldn't have gone off. I just clicked it twice.
Do you know how much I had to restrain myself to prevent me from doing that to you? I tried so hard to hold back from throwing cream in your face, and you did it to me.
Oh god.
Oh my good golly. You're going down, sir. You are going down.
Oh no, we can't get water on the camera. This is gonna be bad.
Come out the way, lovey. Oh, come here. Miss, you are not feeling well, are you? She thinks she might be a little bit unwell. She did a vomit earlier.
So she vomited earlier?
Yeah, she did a little vomit. It wasn't a big vomit, but I think she might have eaten something she might not shouldn't have. Maybe should not have. Oh, I can't say it.
Because when you eat and then you get groomed, you get sick.
Yeah, well maybe she had a treat or something that just didn't sit right with her belly.
Oh, yeah. I wonder when Jude and Lady is getting married.
I don't know. Do you think dogs get married though?
Well, yeah,
Okay, I'm back with Simba, but I'm just organising Jasper. He's a little bit upset, guys, so it won't be a minute. Oh, I didn't push the button. Birds get married.
yeah.
What sort of weddings do they have?
Well, they like make a big little nest, and they get like their bird friends to come over.
Do you think they make a big plan or they just do it on the fly?
They just do it on the fly. I don't get it.
You don't get it? You won't get it. That's fine. That's a dad joke. Dad would be proud of that one.
Why try me again?
I said you're not visible on the camera, but you are being recorded verbally. No, leave that.
Oh,
Did you have your medication today?
yeah. Look at this, man.
Okay. Alright, that's Lady all done. There we go. Lady,
First see this, dude.
hang on, hop out the way.
So guys, want to see my face on the hard air?
And on that note, wherever you are and whatever you're doing, hopefully it's not surrounded by a bazillion children and you're having a great time of day. See you next time. Bye. Okie dokie. Now, Jasper's in a crate and hopefully he just settles a little bit. Mum's not far away, but yeah, he is a little upset about being in a crate and not being loved and held. Sorry, Jazzy Jazz. This is Simba. Simba is literally the most adorable muffin of a pumpkin brain ever. Ever. Not ever. But you know, he's pretty close. Pretty close. He's such a handsome little thing. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to get this on and tight, but without like whacking him in the neck with it as it goes down. And it just doesn't want to go, does it? Hi. Why are you looking at me like that, all cute as heck? Stop it. He's so damn cute. You are so damn cute. So his mama has had lots of health issues recently and family members with health issues recently. And it's all just been not very good for everybody. So, Mum has lost one eye, yes, or the sight in one eye. And now her brother is also terribly ill. So we're getting Simba's grooming done. And then he's going on an 8-hour drive to go and be with family. And we tried to get him in sooner, but it didn't work out. So they're all packed up, the camper or whatever they've got packed up. Stay there, buddy. I just have to fill my cup up, you guys. It's empty and I need a drink. As soon as we're done, they're all packed and ready to go. So they're gonna hit the road, Jack. For an 8-hour trip, that's a long trip. We have made many a trip long distance before by road, and I don't envy anybody that's doing it. Do I have a cold drink? Yes, I do. Guess who's lucky today? Who's done farts? Somebody's done smelly doggy farts. For the sake of not bothering Dale, I'm not going to start a new stream. I guess I'm going to have to learn how to start my own new streams. It's just time consuming. So it would be time consuming on my end, but obviously it's also time consuming for Dale. Okie dokie. now I can hydrate. I'm also going to leave Simba in the crate while I run his bath because I just don't like leaving those wee little rascals on the table because I feel like they can scooch out of the harnesses a lot easier. Oh golly, you're okay? You're gonna have a big old t-shirt, aren't you, buddy? Alright, Jasper's mum's here, so I'll be back in a sec.
Yeah, I lost the last one. I remember out there.
That's a you problem.
Are you ready?
I don't know, I was just admiring this. What do you got back here?
Oh, it's his tail.
What about me? Okay, I'm ready now. We're both tailed.
Okay.
Are you feeling good?
Yes. I think you already know what I'm going to do.
What?
Okay.
What are you going to do?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Right, ready?
Scissors, paper, rock.
What the hell was that?
Oh, that still worked though.
No,
that still worked.
No,
that still worked.
What was that? Premature.
I won that round. I won that round.
No.
I won that round.
No.
I won that round.
The judges say that is not an official by the book gameplay. Oh, Lisa.
Alright, let's do it again.
Yeah.
Here it is. Oh, I wasted a good one. I won
You
that.
said a swear word.
It's fine. Okay. Are you ready?
Wait, I'm staring you down
Scissors,
first.
paper, rock, shit. Right, okay.
Scissors, paper, rock,
shit. No.
I'm a cow, I'm a cow, I'm a cow. Wow.
I'm so chilled. I've got this. It's in the bag, baby.
Okay. Alright, ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Scissors, paper, rock, shoot.
Scissors, paper, rock, shoot. Scissors, paper, rock, shoot. Scissors, paper, rock, shoot. That's better, isn't it?
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Technically, I already won.
No,
Yeah.
You got to play by the rules of the game. No, wait. Okay.
Scissors, paper, rock, shoot. Yeah.
That jar is filling up.
All right. Winner chicken dinner. Winner Tigger dinner.
That was tiggerific.
Tiggerific.
What do you get if you cross... Wait. I forgot the joke. Let me start again. What do you get when you cross a cow and a duck? Milk and quackers. don't jump on the table because it's not set for you. Come on. No, we're not leaving. We're going to have a bath. Come say hi to everybody. Oh, you did it. You jumped on the table. I was like, I knew he was going to do that too. I should have known better. That's a big jump. Can I have a cuddle? Excuse me, sir. Come here. You going to say hi? Hello, woo woo. Hi, buddy. I should have known. I should have known you would make that jump because you are wild. Wild. That was a good jump. Well done. But you gave me a heart attack. Are you so excited for your bath? It's a Whiskey update. If you haven't seen Whiskey's first groom, go and watch it. It's an independent video on its own. He was wild, you guys. I could not groom him. Everything upset him. Didn't it? Everything. Now look at us go. We're buddies, right? He comes every 2 weeks or so, 3 weeks. On a Friday to hang out with me. Don't you? Yes, you do. Stay. And as you saw how he jumped on the table, he knows the drill. He knows the routine. You gonna get in the bath nicely for me? Put that down a little bit more. I don't need you making giant leaps into space. Come on. Hang on, swap sides with me. There we go. Ready? Come on. No, we're not leaving. Good boy. Good boy. Oh my goodness, you're such a good boy. Woo woo. I love you. He's so clever. He's done so well. He's amazing. Dokie do. Let's do it. What is that mouse doing? I've clicked on something. Mouse, stop that. Uh-oh. I've done things that I didn't mean to do. Why is it on that thing? Okay, I don't know what I've done. I'm sure it'll fix itself. Put my drink down there. That's going to be the spot. Oh my goodness, I'm hopeless right now. Okay, Jasper's gone home. The bath is not on. But we're not changing them constantly, so that's something that's really hard, is having enough content to fill the gaps without overdoing it. Stuck. Oh, it feels so much better to get those shampoo bottles all cleaned up. Yeah, it's a tough, it's a really tough subject, and there's definitely reasoning on both sides of the story, good and bad. Pipples are a hard one, for sure. For me, my personal experience, I've had, they're definitely not a beginner dog. A beginner owner, your first breed, should not be a pit bull dog. I've had in my outside of grooming experience some really lovely like Staffies. Staffordshire Terriers, English and American are very common here, more so than some of your other pit bull breeds. So in my everyday life I've had really positive experiences and not had any issues at all. However, as a groomer, I've had people, and I frequently have people bring me dogs that are problematic because no one else will do it. No one else will handle the dog or work with the dog or give it a go. I've had more than 10 Staffy breed dogs and Staffy mixed breed dogs that I have had to turn away. And you guys know that I will really give anything a go. I'll give everything a good red hot crack, right? I've definitely had to turn some away because it was not going to be safe for myself. And there was no way for me to keep the dog safe. And these dogs will, it's usually fear-based. They will hurt themselves to get away, and they will definitely hurt the person who's doing the thing they don't want to do. Usually it's just nails. A nail trim is all it takes to set them off, which is so sad because they need to have their nails trimmed. And I unfortunately have to refuse to offer service because it's just not something that I can manage as one person with one set of hands for a start. But I can't keep the dog safe, and if I can't keep the dog safe, I can't keep myself safe, and it's just all around not okay. So obviously I'm doing something that makes the dog feel fearful. They're scared of having their nails trimmed, so I'm doing something that is an aggravating behavior, and it's aggravating the dog. So I do understand where they are coming from. And they're in an environment where their control is being taken away from them, and they have to do things that they don't want to do. And they have the ability, they very much have the ability to use their bite to get out of doing things they don't want to do. And that's what they will do. They'll use their bite to get out of it. So they very much are just doing what dogs do. But if you have a dog that is trained to handle having those things done, then that's fine. We can work with that.
Come here, Simby Wimby. Come here, you little pumpkin of pickle goodness. Oh my goodness, you sweet little munchkin. Here you go.
What I find more often than not, and not always, the people who own pit bull breed dogs want a mean, scary dog. Not always. This is a very broad, I'm not trying to paint everyone with the same brush, alright? But you find that a lot of people who own these breeds of dogs want a scary dog, and they want it to be mean, and they allow those behaviors because they think it's cool. And then they need their dog to have a nail trim, and they take it to some rainbows and butterflies dog groomer who is not going to tolerate that behavior. Dog groomer can't handle their big, mean, scary dog. But you can have a big, mean, scary dog. Rotties can be dangerous. I'm not overly frightened of Rottweilers, only for the nails, because they do they very commonly are extremely difficult to have their nails trimmed. And every single Rottweiler owner I've ever worked with says they won't bite you. They're just pretending. Or they'll just put their teeth on you, but they won't bite you. Because in their experience, their dog will not bite them. Most people's dogs won't bite them. They'll get angry, they'll threaten, they'll bare teeth, and you might think it's adorable because it's your dog and they don't actually bite you. But I can tell you 1000% that if the dog is baring its teeth at me, who it does not know or trust, it will bite me. And it's giving me every single warning sign that it's going to bite me. And I'm not going to fluff around and find out if it will or will not bite me, because that's stupid. Such a bizarre thing. Yeah, it's fine, it won't actually bite you. Dogs don't bite their owners, but they do bite strangers because they're scared and they can. It's just all about training. Training. But in saying that, however, there is very definitely bad breeding. There is very definitely bad breeding, and breeding highly anxious dogs is very, very silly, because you are breeding that anxiety down the line. And there are dogs that very unexpectedly and for very little reason snap. Suddenly and unexpectedly. Usually it's fear-based, but people don't really see that. They don't know that the dog was scared of something or whatever. It is usually fear-based, but there are dogs that will unprovoked just snap. And much like people, dogs come with their own array of mental health conditions, and we are definitely studying and learning more about those conditions. So not breed specific either. But one thing we should not be doing is breeding highly anxious dogs. Another reason why I wouldn't be overly keen on breeding Alice is because she is an anxious dog, related. Not that she's ever had a reason to be worried about food, but it's resource guarding. Even though I talk about it like it's this big horrible thing, it's really not. It's very bad for breeding. I'd be like, no, that's not a good trait. We don't want to follow, pass that down. It is very minimal, and I've seen it at its worst. So, I've prevented that with training one. I have prevented that from being a problem. And with Jude, with our big dog, it was never a problem. It was only when Jude sort of came into the situation, she was a bit concerned there, but she's not like that with him anymore either. So, however, I take it very, very seriously. I take zero risks, and I make sure that that dog is very well trained to not have that problem. But people get these really anxious dogs and continue breeding them, and it's just silly. It's so silly. Yeah, Bree, you can tell your dog off. If I go and tell your dog off, I bet she'd be like, and who the hell do you think you are? And I would expect no less from a dog, because it's not my dog. I can try it, and I definitely do put my cranky pants on with a lot of dogs, but there are some dogs that if I put my cranky pants on, they're going to put their even crankier pants on, and it's going to escalate. It's not going to minimize the behavior, it's going to escalate the behavior, and that's when you end up with a very, very, very dangerous situation on your hands that nobody wants. I was grooming a dog where the owner told me to just hit the dog. If they give you any attitude, just hit them. That's what I do. I was like, do you know what? You can take your doggy and you can leave, because that ain't happening. That's not how you train a dog. And I very definitely would not be hitting anybody's dog. I used to feel a sense of responsibility to do better for the animal, but I have come to learn that seeing a dog a couple of times a year, or maybe 4 times a year, is not enough to make a difference. In cases of severe aggression, and that I just need to say no. It's not my responsibility to help every dog. I wish I could, and I wish I was in a position where I could, but unfortunately I'm not, and I do have to know when to say no. Jennifer. Yeah, we talked about it the other day as well. Jennifer and a couple other people do like to remove their comments as they go. Not for any reason that has to do with anybody else. Just a preferred way to do it, so yeah. What breed is Simba? Simba is a Pomeranian. He is a good wipe, mister. A good wipe, but a gentle wipe. A good gentle wipe. Come here. Let me use this little cloth. Hey. Yes, I know. I'm being a meanie poo. Get your eyes wiped. Be a good boy about it. You got crunchy eyes. Yes, you're alright. Stop it, you little pickle. You little pickle pie. Stop it. There you go. I have to get Mama to do some more wiping. Is the screen freezing for anyone else? Yep, mine's frozen. It might be my internet. I feel like I'm having internet issues today. My stream is definitely messing up. Are we good now? Are we catching up? You're just about to comment. What a pain in the bum. Sorry everybody. We do live in the middle of nowhere, so I find it quite miraculous we have internet at all. We will have days when our internet just is not interneting very well. Let me just have a look and see if there's anything I can actually do to help it. Oh dear. Diggity do. I will just message Dale and let him know that it is freezing in case there's something we can do, but I don't think there is. I really do think it's just the internet. In and out. Yeah, he could be using the interneties. Give me a second, guys. You stay there, little pumpkin. You have to soak in your shampoo anyway. It's alright, I'm right here, Bubba. It's alright, I'm just messaging Dale. He's gonna have a look for us. Simba. You're okay, pickle pie. Oh dear, that's a pork and a porker. I know. He has to soak in his D-shed shampoo, guys, so he does have to wait a minute. I was just over there. It was right there, you little pumpkin. Oh, don't get bubbles in your mouth. Yeah. Oh, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Get a rubber ducky. Yeah. Get the rubber ducky. Get the rubber ducky. You are very cute. Give it another minute. Oh dear, the stream is still running crappy, isn't it? Can you hear all right? He definitely wants his individual treatment. You're in the middle of nowhere? Yeah. Yeah. It's usually us, unfortunately. If it's happening to everybody, then that means it's my end that's not doing so well. So Dad's going to have a look at it and see if there's anything we can do. Hi Renee. You like watching all their different personalities? Me too. They're all so different. You just have to bear with me, guys. I just not in to fix it myself, so I'm just gonna carry on and hopefully it gets itself sorted out. You're alright, it's just a pickle. Stop that scratching, mister. You can mostly hear okay, that makes me feel a bit better. So Simba's a dog that I have a little trouble grooming based on what the parents ask for, the pet parents ask for. So Dad wants Simba to be long and Mum that wants Simba to be short because Mum does all the maintenance in between the brushing and keeping him clean and tidy. She doesn't want him to be too long and out of control. And Dad just gets to enjoy the little floof and would prefer he wasn't short. So I get conflicting requests on how to have him groomed. And ultimately one pet parent's going to be happy and one pet parent's going to be disappointed. And it makes it really hard for me to know what to do with this dog. So today, and I'm trying to do this more, I'm just going to groom the dog up the way that I want to. Within the guidelines, obviously, that the parents have given me. I'm not doing any silly mismatchy, long this, short that. I'm just going to groom the dog properly. And not try to, you know, get it right for everybody because it just looks bad. I look back at my grooms and I'm like, yeah, it doesn't look good, it's ridiculous. Like, of course, for different medical reasons and stuff, where you've got dogs that have incontinence or difficulty matting in certain areas, or they're really prone to matting in certain areas, then for sure we will groom the dog accordingly. But in dogs like this, where it's just one owner wants something and the other owner wants something, I'm not going to do that.